Hey happy people, thanks for checking in. My name's John with the Sync Center, and we are deep into a series called the Sync Supervision and Clearance series, where we talk about questions and best practices for managing music in visual media, whether it's an advertising campaign, a theatrical release, branded content on YouTube, or even a first-time filmmaker in film festivals. Managing music can be tricky, so we like to set aside some time to unpack and talk about a common question, really to help you succeed in getting your project out in the world.
Hey everybody, John from the Sync Center here. Wanted to pop on and talk about something we've been implementing quite a bit of recently, and that's the idea of music replacement, the how and why of music replacement. By the end of this video, I want you to be able to understand what it is, what it looks like in the wild, and thirdly, how it benefits you as a filmmaker, when it makes sense, and reasons you may want to consider going down this path. All right, also, we have put together something very special. It's our Sync licensing field guide from our team here at the Sync Center. We've answered about 80 of the most common, frequently asked questions we get from filmmakers, ad executives, and music producers. It's perfect if you're working in this space or you need help in understanding the ground game in licensing music for your film or ad spot. So you can grab that in the link right below. So let's jump in. Let's start with the definition. What is music replacement? So music replacement for our purposes is an alternate approach to the ideal song. It's an alternate approach to the ideal song in your film, okay? And we've seen this go down a bunch of different ways. And let's talk about a few of those. What this looks like in the wild. Best case scenario is we decide, hey, we really want this. Let's use Queen as an example. We want this Queen song in our film, and we get the Queen version in our song. Best case scenario, right? Another way we've seen this go down in the wild is using another version of the same song. And this could make sense for a lot of reasons, which we'll go into here in a little bit. But maybe it's using another version of that song. And the third way we've seen this go down is using a version by a lesser known artist, or it could be a cover version from an indie artist. So you're still getting that same song, but the cachet and the equity is a little different because it's an indie artist, okay? So it may be a little more cost effective. The fourth way we've seen this go down is using a different song altogether. So say you're in love, the producer of a film comes to us and says, hey, we want this Edith Piaf song from the 30s. It's perfect for our film. This is it, right? And what we've done in the past is use a different song altogether from the 30s that's a little bit more affordable. So that's one of the ways in which using a different song may make more sense. You don't really need the Edith Piaf version. You just need something from that decade, or maybe that instrumentation to carry the scene. So that's the fourth way, different song altogether. The fifth way we've seen it happen and go down in the last number of years is creating a new work altogether. So say maybe you want the energy and the drive of the Queen song, but your budget, you may not have a Queen budget for your film, okay? So it's a way to bypass the expensive parts of the song and for us to give the filmmaker what they really need for the film. It's recreating a new work altogether. We've done that quite a bit over the last number of years. And the sixth way that we've seen this go down in the wild is looking and considering public domain options. These are songs that are out of copyright and can be much more affordable. So those are kind of 6 ways we've handled this in the past is using the known version, okay, using that Queen version, using another version of the same song, or using the same song by a lesser known artist, possibly a cover version. Fourth way is a different song altogether. Fifth way is creating a new work. And the sixth way is considering a public domain option. Okay? So those are some of the ways in which we've seen this happen in the wild. Okay? So let's talk about benefits. Three factors that could be essential and impactful for your film. Three benefits that music replacement can help add executives and filmmakers. The first is speed, and this benefits filmmakers in that maybe your air date is, say, this Thursday. It's going to be on network television this Thursday, and we have to have everything buttoned up in 3 days. Okay, so speed is a main factor, or can be a common factor. The second way we've seen this benefit filmmakers is artist approvals can be slow, or maybe they deny the request altogether and you have to go a different path. So when an artist denies the request, replacing that music is kind of the next step. And the third way this benefits filmmakers is just in budgeting. So say you want to use Don't Stop Believing in your film, but you don't have a Don't Stop Believing budget for your film. So music replacement can make sense in that situation. An example we use is managing music spend. So say you've got 8 spots in your film, and 2 of them are absolute essentials. You want Don't Stop Believing in those 2 spots, okay? The other 6 spots, well, they're not a priority, right? They're not essentials. So we can consider music replacement for those 6 other spots and keep the 2 essentials for Don't Stop Believing. So it's a way to prioritize, budget accordingly, and look for creative options as we manage the music process for your film. So that is managing music spend, managing the music budget across all the essential spots in your film, okay? So that's just got a quick overview of why music replacement, how and why of music replacement. So hopefully that helps you as you're managing music for your film or ad campaign. Also, don't forget the sync licensing field guide that we've made available in the link below. I know that will help you as you're thinking about your project. All right, this is John signing off till next time.